This is the chapter, last chapter. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Ah, Unit number 3, work measurement and job evaluation. This is the last chapters of our first section. So work measurement, job evaluation, and in the syllabus merit rating, 3 points are there. So what it contains in our these chapters, just to see the university syllabus. Definition, what is actually definition of work measurement? What is actually definition of job evaluation? And one more point, which is not specified at the top of this unit, that is merit rating. But in the last lines, the word is given merit rating. So here, definition of work measurement, we're going to see objective of work measurement, techniques of work measurement. This thing we're going to see. After that, what is job evaluation? What is the technique of job evaluation? What is the merit rating? Why there is a need of merit rating? Why there is a need of job evaluation? And what is the importance of work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating from the industrial point of view? So this thing we're going to see. Then the next line, performance rating is there. Means always we have to check the performance. In ideal conditions, we're going to consider 100% ideal condition, but every time you will not get that 100%, maybe below this or maybe above this. So here we have to decide the performance rating. After that, allowances means extra time actually required to the worker apart from the given time, apart from the observed time. So that time is called the allowance. Excess time, maybe your fulfill the personal needs. Then in the running condition, the machines problems will create. The tool will get wear. So like this, powers will get off. So while deciding the standard times required to complete job, we have to consider this type of allowances. So here they have given different types of allowances, relaxations, interference, contingency, policy allowance. Policy means what actually decided by the management. So while calculating this standard times, we don't require this policy allowance. This is a great question. Which allowance is not considered while calculating the standard time? So here policy allowance is not considered while calculating the standard time. Then which allowance is required? Your personal allowance, contingency allowance, relaxation allowance, or any other than policy allowance we can consider while calculating standard times required to manufacture a job. Now next lies how to calculate standard time. That thing is given. Already I have given idea. A very simple thing is that sometimes the great questions related to this will be there. How to calculate standard time? It is very simple. Observed times into rating plus your allowances. This is a standard formula. You can put some numerical value in this part and you will get the standard times related. Okay. Now next that is work sampling, its need and procedures. Now, a lot of productions are there, and it is not possible to check and each and everything. Under that conditions, we can take certain samples, and through these samples, we can decide the other things which is related to our job. So this comes under the work sampling. So what is the need and what is the procedures that we will going to see? Then next part is the predetermined motion time study. Predetermined motion study means whatever our motions are there, that is done by our worker, maybe hand movement, leg movement, or body movement. Whatever motions are there, while doing any work, the standard times it has been decided for particular motion. That is called predetermined. Means already a time decided. For examples, holding a job, grasping a job, searching a job. You can give certain time for that. That is called predetermined. And this time you have to consider while doing this job. It comes under the predetermined motion time study. Means while doing the time study, whatever motions are there, maybe left hand motion, right hand motion, leg motion. For particular motion, the time already it is decided, and we have to get complete that work within the specified time of particular body of the worker. So it comes under the predetermined time set. The next part, that is the job evaluation. What is the job evaluation? Job evaluation is nothing but we decide the worth for job. For example, pattern. To manufacture pattern, the worth you have to decide. So many patterns are there. So to manufacture product that pattern, how much rupees will going to pay? Somebody will say 10 rupees, somebody will 15 rupees, 20 rupees, but which is the correct? So there is a technique to decide the worth of each job, and this technique we have to understand and we have to apply in our this work measurement. So job evaluation means decide the worth of job. Pattern, for manufacturing for pattern, how much rupees, that you have to decide. And how to decide, this is the technique, and that technique is called job evaluation. So what are the objective of job evaluation? Decide the worth. If once we know the worth of job, then we can calculate the how much rupees we going to pay for that worker. What is the transportation cost? What is the benefit? So advantages and procedures will going to see. After that, job analysis, job description, job specifications. This point it will comes under the job evaluation. Job specification means suppose lathe machine is there. So what is the center height? What is the check capacity? What is the length? What is the power? Like this. Job descriptions means all about the job. There must be a drawing, there must be geometric tolerance, there must be dimensional tolerance, or the things related to materials, it will be there. Then job analysis is there. Job analysis means one job is there. How many operations actually required? Lathe operation, milling operation, shaping operation, CNC operation. On these machines, which operation will going to perform? Pressing operation, turning operation. So we have to analyze this, and you have to give the particular time for particular operation. For example, one job is there, gear plant is there. For drilling, how much time? For turning, how much time? So you have to decide the job analysis of the given job, and it is useful for calculating the worth required for job. So this concept we will going to see under the job level. Then what are the method of job evaluation that we're going to see? Then merit rating, objective and method of merit rating. So what is the merit rating? Merit rating means we have to decide the standard workers, and we have to compare that standards and his working times with other workers, and accordingly you have to decide the rating. So what is the importance to decide the rating? This is very important because every time industry already decided for particular post how much rupees will going to pay. Correct. Suppose one person is working on the lathe machine, how much rupees will going to pay? One person is working on CNC or VMC machine, how much rupees will going to pay? So this things is logically calculated on the basis of the merit rating. Okay. So these three words you have to remember related to the chapters: work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating. In single word, work measurement decide the standard time, job evaluation decide the worth of job, merit rating decide the wage system or the wage required to particular man. Wages means amount, per day amount. how much amount we have to give to that workers. It comes under the merit rating. So merit rating decide the wages system for workers, job evaluation, worth of job, and work measurement decide the standard time. So standard time, worth, and wages. So three words you have to remember related to the chapters. Once again, I will repeat. Standard times, it will comes under the work measurement. Worth of jobs, it will come under the job evaluation. And wages system, it will comes under the merit rating. So this is the syllabus of our unit number 3. Okay. So let us we go through the different points as per our triple P. As per our triple P, our first point is the title of the chapter. So here's work measurement is generally terms used to describe the systematic application of industrial engineering techniques to establish work content, time, and it should take to complete the task or series of tasks. Work measurement is productivity improvement tools to discover and eliminate the loss of ineffective time. So this is actually meaning of the work measurement. So if you read these two, three lines, very simple thing is there. Work measurements, we have to decide the actually times required for uh, a job. If we have not decided what will happen, there is effect on cost, there is effect on production, there is effect on productivity. Correct? So unnecessary times we have to eliminate this. So these things you will get from the work measurement. So this is about the title of the work measurement. Now title of the job evaluation is systematic way of determine the value or worth of job. In systematic way determine the value or worth of job in relations to other jobs in the organization. Correct. So pattern is there, gear blank is there, correct. Then your bearing part is there, connecting rod is there, forging part is there. So many parts is there. So what is actually value of the each part? Pattern value may not same to the bearing. Pattern value may not same to the crankshaft. Pattern value may not same to the engine heads. So every job there is a specific work, and that we have to decide under the job evaluation. Okay. So job evaluation is systematic way of determining the value of the worth of job in relation to the other jobs in organization. It tries to make systematic comparisons between jobs, assess their relative worth of rational pay structure. What is the main aim of the job evaluation? How much rupees will going to pay? Suppose we want to manufacture washer. How much rupees will going to pay? What is actually manufacturing cost? And this thing we have to decide under job evaluation. And the similar words or relations with the job evaluation, merit rating is there. Merit rating means we have to compare the number of workers ratings to the standard worker. Means while doing any job, uh, every efficient workers, knowledgeable workers, skillable workers, we have to get it complete the job from that person, and we have to give 100% rating for that person. So this is your standard ratings for the given jobs. And after that, you have to compare with other workers. For example, uh, our gear blank is there. So half an hour is required for ideal person. Okay. So in place of that person, if you put next person, then we have to compare the working of that man with our ideal person. Means that person means in place of the ideal worker, how much time actually he has taken to complete the job, uh, same job, maybe below half an hour, or maybe above half an hour. So that is the rating part. And what is actually needs of this main importance about this merit rating? So how much rupees will going to pay for the worker? So merit rating, this is related to the worker, and job evaluation, this is related to job work and merit rating. Correct. Now the central idea of the work measurement central idea of the work measurement is the application of techniques which is designed to establish the time for average worker to carry out specified manufacturing tasks at definite level of performance. Definite level of performance. It is concerned with the duration of time it takes to complete the work task assigned to specific job. It means time taken to complete one unit of the work operation. It should be completely or on basis of under certain circumstances to take into the account of accounting time. This what it contains in central idea, how to decide the standard time, calculate the worth of job, and how to decide the wages system for worker. So in place of these 4 5 lines, if you elaborate these three words, standard time, work, and the man uh, wages. So these things, if you elaborate, then it will become central idea of this chapter. Then the importance of work measurement. Why there is a need of work measurement? Work measurement is very important for promoting productivity of organization. Why we are doing this work measurement, job evaluation? Ultimately, we have to increase the productivity. In industrial engineering, every activity main objective to reduce the cost, increase the production, and increase the productivity, increase the quality like this. So here is also same thing is there, promoting productivity of organization. It enables management to compare alternate methods. Means alternate methods, if there is a problem in present methods, we can search the alternate methods for the same. Okay. Now here methods also to do the initial staffing, work measurement provides basis for proper planning. Since it is concerned with work measurement times and it is also called time study. In this our work measurement is the part of time study. Correct. Time study means how much time is required to given a job. Now, without this work measurement, if you do the any work, then we cannot justify whether we are in profit or not. So this is the important. Now, related to job evaluation, evaluation can help identify the high achieving employees and help rise the company's productivity by the result of job. An executive team can determine where pay rises are necessary, where it may also necessary to adjust pay downwards based on the employee's performance. So, if the job evaluation is like this way, then through this also we can think over the how much things or how much rupees will going to pay if there is a logical technique of the job evaluation. Then main objective, again the same thing is that main objective of work measurement. So important object we'll see objective work measurement. It is very important for promoting productivity of organization. So work measurement it is very important from the productivity of organization than production. So management to compare the different alternative methods and make use of these alternative methods for increasing the production and productivity. So apart from this, this technique also it is very useful to increase the quality of the production. So up till now, we have gone through the different things which is used in work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating. That is the what is actually titles, then central idea, importance of this work measurements and job evaluation and objective. So, in brief, the objective to increase the production, productivity, as well as we have to decide the salary system, wages system for the worker, how much the cost is required for calculation of the cost required to manufacture a job. So these things you get the work measurement. Now, apart from this, certain allowances or management policy also be going to decide by using this work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating. Okay, so in short, we have to decide the three things. Just I have repeated once again and again: work measurement, standard time, job evaluation, work, and merit rating, wages or salary system. With the help of these three systems, you can elaborate all these things and why there is a need to go for work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating. Main purpose to increase the production, reduce the cost, quality, productivity, and ensure that within the manufacturing you get more profit. If the profit is not there, then industry will not run there. So we have to decide all these things by using the different types of techniques under this. Now, next part of after this, we're going to see the multiple choice of question and assignment questions related to our work measurement. So multiple choice questions, so many multiple choice questions are there, but here I have given certain questions. Just you have to go through this and try to explain yourself in the brief and write also assignment related to this. The standard times for job is. So this is one of the great questions. Standard times is total work content may not be there. Basic times plus relaxation time, total work content plus basic time, total work content plus delay in contingency allowance. See that work standard times already I have given the things related to standard time. Standard time means first of all you have to go for observation of the given work. Multiplication of rating factor. Rating factor is present performance divided by standard performance. This is the rating factor. So you will get the basic times or normal time. And in that you have to add the allowance. So basic times plus allowance, this is your standard time. Okay. Now next thing is that time study is used. Determine the standard cost. Cost it is not very important. Determine the number of machine a person may run. No. Provide basic for setting fees or incentive base. Okay. So if you go through this time study, definitely all this above requirement is required. Only single cost standard, this is not important. We require the cost, one person how much handle, what is the price of per piece, or how much incentive shall we give to the worker. This thing will come under standard time. Now next, the critical CPM. So critical path method has the following time estimate. One time estimate, two time estimate, three times or four time estimate. So critical path method. So this part it will comes under the second section CPM part. But while deciding the time required for critical path, one time estimate, whatever the time, once we have decided that we have to follow. Once again, you can see in the second section, critical path, third CPM chapter is there. Then time study is appraisal in terms of time, value of the work in human effort, machine setting time, time taken by worker to job, method of fixing time for worker. So what is actually time study? This concept must be clear and then you have to see the answer of the test. Next, which of the following plan motivates the supervisor by paying premiums on the time saved by the worker? So here different plans are there. It comes under the job evaluation. Once we reach into this part, we come to this. There are four types of plans. Out of this, which job is important for paying the money to the supervisor premiums on the time? So this answer you have to search when our job evaluation part is. This is methods actually for job evaluation. So for the given question, which method is important that you have to choose. Basic motion type to reduce the time for basic motion to 10,000 off, either in second, minute, hour, or day. Okay. So again here very micro motion study is there. So always you have to think over either second or minute. So once the our chapter will start, again you will come to know that either we'll go for thousand of second or thousand of minutes because this time study this is very critical part for that. Now work studies next question work studies concerned with for uh, this next question, work studies concerns with improving present method and finding standard time, motivation of the workers, improving the production capability, improving production planning and control. So these two words, this is related to production. Motivation workers, once profit will get, then we have to motivate. But presently, we have to study about present method and finding the standard times required or identify the time required for the given job. So this answer of all these multiple choice question once again you have to remember once the broad explanation will be there for starting of the chapter. Now next this is the assignment number 3. Already two chapters are over. Now this is the assignment number 3. Related to assignments whether you have written or not, I don't know. But once the regular college will be there, then you have to write the answer of this uh, assignment one, two, three. So just I will read the questions and then we'll go for revision. And today we'll stop tomorrow onwards. First part of definition of the work measurement objective, all this as per syllabus will go. So assignment number 3, first question, define the work measurement. Again, uh, same thing is there. What are the objective of work measurement? Very simple thing. Ultimately, reduce the cost, production, productivity. Explain basic process for work measurement. What is the basic procedure? Select the jobs, observe job, reduce the time. So many things are there that we can see. What are the techniques for work measurement? So many techniques, four, five techniques are there. Which is the efficient techniques for given job that also you have to decide. This is the related to questions number 1. Now, the question number 2, explain in brief about types of allowances used in work measurement. Already I told this we required contingency allowance, we required policy allowance, we required personal allowance because within 8 hour shift we require certain personal allowance to fulfill our needs and that much time will get waste. But in work study we have to take into account such time for calculation of time measurement. So five types of allowances are there and in the examination point of view there is 7 marks for this. Explain with examples about how to calculate standard time. So you can take any job. For example, our year blank in our workshop is there. How much time is required? by considering all types of allowance that you have to decide. So here, once we calculate the standard times, accordingly we're going to pay money for that, money for workers. So everything there is a logic. If calculation is not there, then there is a problem. How much rupees will going to pay to who, how much, like this. So here you have to explain in brief about the calculation of the standard time for group. You take any example and you have to decide the standard times required for standard times required for manufacturing of the job. Then what is the job evaluation? Explain brief about various techniques of job. So two three techniques are there. Out of this, which is the most important technique for a job evaluation? That you have to explain in brief. And at last, question number 5 there, write a short note on workplace layout, work sampling, and PMTS, means predetermined motion time standards. Okay, so like this question, it is expected to be asked in your uh, university exam. So whenever you get opportunity to come into college, then you have to solve this assignment. Already three assignment given along with multiple choice of questions. You can note all these questions and importance of these questions from the examination point of view. Okay, so tomorrow onwards, we're going to start our the definition, objective, etc. part. But here, starting from the our syllabus, uh, work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating. This is the our total syllabus. Just I am taking revision of this syllabus. Is there about the work measurement, how to calculate the standard time, what is work sampling, what is predetermined necessary, job evaluation, objective, advantages, procedures, and at last merit rating and objective and method of merit rating. This is our syllabus. Okay. After that, we have gone to the title of the chapter. Why the title is given like this? Work measurement. What means to complete job? How much time is required? Job evaluation to calculate work. Work, that is the different. The standard time, that is the different. Merit rating, that is also the particular the person's performance. Merit rating, here actually we have to check the performance of the worker. It comes under the merit rating. Sometimes it will get confused. What is the merit rating? In merit rating, we have to go for checking the performance of the worker. But in job evaluation, we go for deciding work of jobs, and work measurement we go for time measurement, standard time. So here is some central idea of this chapter. It is given job evaluation and merit rating. So this is the central idea. Then the importance of this and object of this and our multiple choice of questions related to this. And at last, this is the assignment question. So let us we'll see our workshop job, our this job which is actually manufacturing in our uh, CNC and VNC machine. We required these 3 points to decide the what is actually standard times required for a job, and how to decide the work of job, and the how much the salary will going to pay for that worker. So let us see the jobs. I will going to show this picture under this job. So let us will see the job. Okay. So it is visible now. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Visible. So this is our jobs in our CNC and VMC machine. So what actually we required for these jobs? Work measurements. Work measurements to manufacture these jobs. How much time is required for CNC and VMC machine? Means this turning how much, this boring how much steps are there, then to make this diameters how much time is there, as well as there is some holes on these surfaces, holes are there, so how much time is required to drill this hole. So see that one more job is there. See that here one, two, three, four, five, six holes are there. So how much time is required to manufacture this hole? So to decide the standard time for manufacturing of this job, this is called work measurement. Can you understand this thing? To calculate the time required to manufacture the job, this is called work measurement. So how much the work is there? Here boring is there, step turning is there, drilling is there, then uh, uh, this surface, this surface we have to go for turning operation. This width we have to get control. So actually we required to calculate the time required to manufacture this job. And here initially we have to decide the observe times. Just we have to observe, come in the shop floors, we have to observe this into merit rating. Into merit rating means the rating which is decided as per the standards. So observe times into that standards, that is your basic time. And in these basic times, if you add our allowances, maybe contingency allowances or the personal allowance, then it will become a standard time. Okay. So already we have calculated here 20 minutes times for a job. Okay. But for your study purpose, you can go through this also. Whenever you will get the opportunity to come here, then you can calculate the standards times required to manufacture job. So this is the work measurement. Now, next part is there's job evaluation. So from industry, we are getting 90 rupees to manufacture job. But how they have decided this 90 rupees? So this calculation is very important. Okay. So for particular operation, how much time is there? So how what is salary of the worker, machining cost, power loss, so many things are there. On that basis, they have decided the worth of job, that is called job evaluation. And next part is there, that is the merit rating. Means those who are going to manufacture the jobs on CNC and UNC machine, we have to decide the actually salary or wage for that person. It comes under the merit rating. So work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating, these three things, it will comes under the uh, our this unit number 3. So for the job, you can take into consideration 3 point: work measurement, job evaluation, and merit rating. So today we'll stop here. Tomorrow onwards, we'll go for definition of each objective, important procedure. Then we'll go for calculation of the standard time. On the standard time, it is expected to be ask any questions in your gate exam, and that is going to see how to go for calculation of standard time. So this is today's the basic concept related to our these jobs. Okay. Today we'll stop here. Okay. Thank you.